Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie Down Bronx, and I am here to take care of the Scorpios. Scorpios, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Scorpio as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. For those of you who don't know me, I am a Scorpio moon and rising. All right, so I did your pre-shuffle. For August 2020, and we got here surrender to divine timing, and then we have surrender to success. I like it so far. So the first one, surrender to divine timing, says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So Scorpios, in August, I think a lot of the events that are occurring in your life have to do with the timing, and there's something about your life right now where you're like, wow, why is this taking so long? I've been sitting here, I've been waiting, sitting on the couch, life has passed me by, and I'm waiting on this thing. I'm waiting on this job, I'm waiting on this car, relationship, whoever, whatever. And Spirit is asking you to let go of the when and surrender to the timing of your life. Everybody's timing is different. And so if you're looking around at other people's timing to see when theirs when theirs have manifested and you feel like you should have manifested it by now, don't do that, okay? That's always going to leave you feeling behind. And then you have surrender to success. So for your timing of your life, for the success to come about, you got to kind of surrender to whenever all of this stuff unfolds, because it's a bigger plan than we can see. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So success is finding you now. Your last reading was really good, and I hope that this one keeps that same energy, because so far so good. So for your two messages that you'll be receiving from Spirit here, you got the Dove, and I think this is like the third month you've gotten this in a row, or second or something like that. You guys have gotten this before. The Dove represents peace. So you needing more peace in your life, or you seeing birds or feathers. That's what I got. Feathers, white feathers or feathers of some kind. I actually found a feather the other day right outside my car door. So that's really cool. But yeah, doves represent peace, and you needing to find that inner peace within yourself, that everything is going to work out fine. And then you have cloud shapes, guardian angel. So if you ever see shapes in the clouds, you look up in the clouds and you see like different shapes or stuff like that, that represents a guardian angel, or there's like some type of message for you in the clouds, okay? So that's what we got there, Scorpio. So now let's get into the meat. Let's get into y'all's reading and see what's going on for August 2020. August 2020 for Scorpiana, because I call Leo and I call Scorpio Scorpiana, but sometimes I still say Scorpio. Anyway, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on here for August. Please tell me about Scorpio. What's the overall energy for Scorpio? And if you hear the vacuum going, that's my grandpa. He's vacuuming in the other room. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What is the general... Hold on one second. All these cards flipped up. Seven of Wands. Kind of wanted to come out, okay? What's the biggest obstacle, the biggest challenge for Scorpio? King of Pentacles. All right. What's the solution to that obstacle, that challenge? The Sun card in reverse. All right, and let's see what's hidden and what's going to be revealed to Scorpio. Justice card for what's hidden, what's revealed. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so your overall energy is the Seven of Wands upright. So you are in a place where you are ready to defend your territory. You're like, okay, I know what I want in life, and I'm going to defend that. I'm going to protect that. Okay, that's you right now. Whether this is like your business, you know, your competitive energy coming out where you're like, you know, this is my property. You know, Scorpios can be just as possessive as Taurus, the opposite sign, but more so with things that they're emotionally attached to versus like material things rather. So I think that there's something that you're just defending right now in your life, or you are in this very defensive mood where you're just like, I'm not going to let anybody push up on me, get on me on my boundaries, and that can be a really good thing. But I'm not quite sure yet, because I need to clarify if this is like a good defensive energy where you're like finally standing up for yourself, which it would be good in that case, or if you're just overly defensive where it's like too much of that defensive energy. So let me clarify here. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me about the Seven of Wands upright. What is this energy here, this defensive energy that Scorpio is doing or using? Tell me about the Seven of Wands upright. I don't know why the cards are just slipping and sliding today. Seven of Wands upright. Okay, the same cards came out. The Nine of Pentacles and the Justice card. So strong Libra here. You could have Libra in your chart. But I really think that, Scorpio, this is like a good defensive energy. I feel like you're really trying to fight your way out of something. And that's good. You got the Seven of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups in reverse, Justice card upright, and Nine of Pentacles. So I think that y'all are in this place where if you were really sad, or you were depressed, or you were heartbroken or disappointed, or you were in a period of like regret and remorse and anything like that, I think you're really just trying to fight out of it. You're like, okay, I've been in here a while, or I've been in here longer than I want to be in this feeling, in this mood, in this place, and I'm ready to fight my way out of it. Okay, that's your overall energy. You're just tired of either wallowing or sitting around or, you know, sulking, whatever it is. You are ready to get out of that funk. You're ready for things to be, you know, you're ready for yourself to be independent, more independent, start your independent business. And I think that's going to be key for you for when you're looking at what's revealed to you in August, is where you might be not as independent as you think you are, or where you need to really become more independent within yourself, especially if you rely on other people for financial stability, or you have you know, you're still living at your parents' house, and there's nothing wrong with that, of course. But I think that you're gonna see that you really want more of that independence wherever it is that you're lacking it in your life. And so you're really trying to fight for that. You're really trying to fight for your boundaries and things like that. So that's your first overall energy. And then for your biggest obstacle, your biggest challenge, King of Pentacles. And it could be you battling between, well, obviously, you know, Pentacles is financial. And so it could be that you're having some issues with money right now. Whether this is like not being able to start the job you want. I feel like a lot of you Scorpios really want to go on an entrepreneurial path where you really just want to have your own thing going, and you want to be very financially well off for long term. You don't want to have to really wait on anybody else. And so the solution to that, Sun card in reverse. Let me clarify here. Tell me about the King of Pentacles upright, and then I'm gonna clarify that Justice card, and we'll be moving on. Tell me about the King of Pentacles upright first for Scorpio. Not the Sun in reverse again. Oh my gosh, it's so funny when that happens. Tell me about this the Sun card in reverse then. Why is that here for Scorpio? Oh, please clarify the Sun card in reverse. Okay. Some of you may have Leo placements here, but I'm kind of getting like, because what I was thinking with this Surrender to Success card here, I feel like for some reason you guys are kind of diminishing your power, or you're downplaying your power for whatever reason. This could be because you don't feel comfortable in the spotlight, but you're supposed to be in the spotlight, if that makes sense. If you have Leo placements, this would even make more sense for you being pushed in the spotlight, or you being pushed to do something more on your own, instead of like, you know, being just all the way in the background, something where you can really shine. And so I think the issue it comes down to is really believing in yourself. The Sun card in reverse here twice. You may have some self-esteem issues here, or you have some ego issues that are holding you back. Okay, you're holding yourself back because you're like, either you're comparing yourself to other people, or you're like, oh, I don't really deserve all that, or oh, I don't want to seem arrogant, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes you have to chariot upright. This is Cancer and 10 of Cups. You have to be a little pushy when you're trying to get to your goals. You have to be determined. You have to be not forceful, but you have to use some force. You have to be aggressive sometimes. You have to be assertive and dominant whenever you're trying to... That's New York for you. Whenever you're trying to accomplish your goals, okay? So I think that you may have some issues with holding yourself back when it comes to, you might deal with depression. You guys get this card a lot, the Sun card in reverse, or tend to be more on the pessimistic side of things, where you're not looking at it from a glass half full, you're looking at it as a glass half empty. And so maybe needing to really believe that you can achieve your goals, really believe that you can, you know, do the work, and that you're going to be successful in it, because I really feel like you guys are. But it's just some mental stuff going on with your self-esteem and believing that you deserve it fully, or that you are more than capable of being in the spotlight. And maybe that's just something that you kind of have to get used to with whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever field of work you're in. Okay, so what's hidden from you? The Justice card upright. There's some karma involved here on your behalf that you can't see. I feel like there's things that are happening behind the scenes. Karma is working in your favor. So if you've been wronged, if you've been cheated, lied to, bamboozled, or if you've just been putting out a lot of good energy, that is coming back to you now. Okay, and the latter, same goes for the other side of it. If you've been putting out bad energy, that's coming back to you. All right, let's see. Justice card upright, but I don't feel like it's that. Okay, Justice card upright for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for what's hidden. 6 of Cups. Okay. Ace of Wands. I like it. Okay. So... it's interesting because I think a couple things are being like balanced out karmically. You got the 6 of Cups upright coming. Sorry y'all, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I hate when I do that. And I got a phone call. But yeah, so 6 of Cups upright. You could have somebody coming back towards you from the past, whether this is like as a lesson or to teach you something. Or you got some inner child stuff that is coming back up that you kind of been neglecting, and it's key to your future for some reason, with the 7 of Swords in reverse, self-deception. But I do kind of feel like for what's hidden though, this is more so about like some type of knowledge that you're coming in awareness of, like some type of justice being served. Okay, so let's say like you guys got let go of from a job. I think you're going to get some type of justice in regards to that. Or somebody wronged you or did something hurtful to you, you're going to get some type of justice in regards to that. So do your best not to take vengeance into your own hands, because I think that everything is working out the way it's supposed to. Okay, things are all turning in your favor, and the Ace of Wands to help you get this brand new start, or this brand new beginning that you've been hoping for and wishing for. Okay, but this is not something that you're actively seeing for what's hidden. This justice, this karma, the universe conspiring and working in your behalf. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Let's see, any last advice before we look at your love? Any final advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus before we look at love? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, advice please. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. All right, so we got Queen of Pentacles upright, and now we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I think needing to really balance out your passions with your material goals. Okay, don't like lose passion too quickly. I know it's easy to lose passion when you're focused on the business aspect of things, but really, you know, try to push through. Don't like start up things and just let them die down. Try your best to keep that passion going, and you can probably do that by being spontaneous, switching up your routines, because when you fall into a routine of stability, sometimes you do lose that passion. Things get kind of boring, so try to switch it up. All right, so that's what you got there, Scorpio, for your overall energy for August. And we do have a full moon in Aquarius. I think it's tomorrow. What's today, the 2nd? I think it's tomorrow. It's on the 3rd. All right, so now let's look at love. Let's look at love for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My hands are like so slippery. All right, let's look at love. I mean, did I say for Aquarius? I meant for Scorpio. Sorry. I was thinking about the Aquarius full moon. All right, Scorpio. Scorpios. Let's look at love. What's happening in love, please? Single Scorpios and Scorpios dealing with somebody. Scorpio, past, present, and future. Scorpios dealing with somebody, past, present. I mean, single, past, present, and future. Oh, we got 2 queens here. And future single Scorpios. And a king. All right. So you could be the type that gets caught up in these third-party situations here. All right, let me pull for couples or dealing with somebody. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus who are dealing with somebody, past, present, and future, please. Past, present, and future. The moon card. Okay. So we got a lot of people here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So which one are you, Scorpio? So if you're single in the past, Queen of Swords in reverse. So you could have been dealing with an air sign in the past, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But in the past, I think you were struggling with people. Now, keep in mind, this could be you or them, so take it how it resonates. You were dealing with people who could have been verbally abusive to you, had really bad communication skills, or this could have been you, all right, with the bad communication skills. But I think that you were dealing with energies where either you didn't have good communication with somebody, or you didn't have good boundaries for yourself, and you kind of let this person walk all over you, or let people walk all over you. Or you could have been just dealing with somebody very controlling, very domineering with this Queen of Swords energy in reverse. And so, or it could have been you weren't just not clear on what you really wanted from love. And so you got that in return sent back to you, people who weren't clear on what they wanted either. Now, in the present, single Scorpios, you're in this Queen of Wands in reverse. Fire sign energy. You could have fire in your chart or be connecting to a fire sign, even though you're single. Still, you're struggling here with some self-esteem issues, or somebody you're connecting to is struggling with this, or this is like a very jealous energy. So you could struggle with these jealous tendencies, or these controlling tendencies, possessive tendencies, or you're dealing with somebody that has that, okay? And it's going to start to show. Self-esteem issues need to be worked on here, whether this is on your behalf or somebody else that you're thinking of, with fire energy. And then you have the King of Cups upright for your future. So I think that overall you're moving to a good place. It could have been that you were if you're a woman, you could have been dealing with another woman, or you could have been in a polyamorous thing too with these 3 people here. But I think you're moving into a place where you're getting your emotions under control if you were struggling with any type of emotional baggage. And so that's a good thing. Okay, or you're going to be dealing with a mature person moving forward. A mature water sign could be a more masculine energy. In the past, you might have dealt with more feminine energies. But that's what it looks like, single Scorpios, for you guys. Now, you're for the ones of you that are dealing with somebody in the past, you have Judgment. Scorpio energy here. With that Judgment card, I think that you had a spiritual awakening first, either when you met this person, you were going through like a spiritual awakening, really getting in tune with like the spiritual world and tarot and astrology or whatever, or angel numbers, whatever it is, or this person kind of sparked that for you whenever you met this person. Okay, or they're helping you to really wake up and revive yourself, or you're just in a period of revival with this connection. Or this is a connection that had died in the past and it kind of came back to life. Past connection or past life, either one. Now you're in the Queen of Pentacles upright. So I think you're in a place where you actually are pretty happy with your stability, or that's where you really want to focus. You want to really nurture yourself, your environment, your finances, and you really just want to, you know, nurture this connection as much as you can. But for your future, you got the Moon card upright. So there are some things that are going to be a little bit hidden, not a little bit hidden, a little shady, so to speak, or something that's hidden from you in this connection. Let me see if I can get anything on that with the Moon card. Or you're going to feel like there's something off about it. There could be some red flags here. Pay attention to your dreams, because you may get messages in your dreams about this person, or some type of deception in this connection. Tell me about the Moon card, please, for Scorpio. Why is the Moon card here? What was that? Ace of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. So there is going to be some confusion here with this connection that you're dealing with. Two of Cups came out. Even though you feel the connection, there's going to be Ace of Wands in reverse here again. There's going to be like an issue with either clear communication or honesty, or indecision about how to move the connection forward. Ace of Swords in reverse and Two of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Could be that the excitement or the passion or something about the communication starts to die down, but the connection is still there. So you're going to have to, you know, really work on your communication. If you're confused about what's going on in the connection, try to open up about that as soon as you can. Okay? And that's for your future, so that might not happen just yet. All right, so now let's look at your overall advice. I was gonna say Capricorn. Who are y'all dealing with, really? Aquarius, Capricorn. Okay, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the advice, please, for August 2020 for Scorpios in love? Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Oh, does it? Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Tell me more about Scorpio. Advice. Wait, the timing is not quite right. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. Okay, so yeah, we did see a lot about finances in your reading overall. That's the biggest thing on your plate right now. But you got second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. So there's a connection here in your life. And I feel like with that Six of Cups, like I mentioned earlier, you do have somebody coming back, or you have a connection that the universe is kind of conspiring to bring you this second chance. If you've wanted it, if you want it, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You don't have to take a second chance you don't want to take it. Okay? But maybe in the past, you did something wrong in the connection to make it mess up. We do it sometimes. We're not all saints. Okay? We make mistakes, or somebody else messed up in the past. And then there's been a level of growth and maturity. Mastery, you've learned the spiritual lesson. And so now that you've learned the spiritual lesson, you don't have to make the same mistake again. And so there is a second chance around the corner, or for taking if you wanted to. You have true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So I think it's a connection that the love is definitely pure. It's very true. It's, you know, it's there for you. You know, the love part wasn't the issue. It was the, you know, our egos and our habits and our shadow and our toxic traits. And then you have wait, the timing is not quite right. So even though there's a second chance that is going to present itself to you, it's still not the best timing overall. And that could be because of finances here. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So before you can really feel confident and firm in your relationship here, you're going to have to really work through some financial differences here. especially if you want to go on an independent path with your finances, or you want to move, you want to travel, or somebody else wants to move and travel. You're going to have to, you know, compromise, negotiate, and figure out what you're going to do. Okay, I need to do this for myself. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to either be here with me, or we're going to have to. And it's not that cut and dry. It's not that simple when you have children and feelings and stuff like that. But that's what it's going to come down to at the end of the day, Scorpio. Okay. So thank you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope this reading resonated for you. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. I'm going to finish the rest of this up on my Patreon in the next few days. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.